Hello there, I'm Gargi Raut and today I'm sitting across someone who's seen the evolution of Indian athletics through every seat in the stadium. As an athlete, as an administrator and now a global decision maker. Adille Sumariwalla. Adille, it's been a long time since we've sat down and had a chat. How have you been? You've been all over the world. You were just telling me how many flights you've taken. How are you?
I have been traveling a bit in my role as the Vice President of World Athletics, and also I go to, we have 40 national level events every year. With the Athletics Federation, I try to attend as many as possible. Then I have a business to run, so I need to travel for that. So yes, it's been quite hectic. It's
been quite hectic, but getting right into it. Asian Games is creeping up, not very far away. With the kind of the tremendous success that Indian athletes have had in continental tournaments and competitions, how are you seeing this momentum going forward?
So the way I look at it is, when we started, and I always said we'll take 3 Olympic cycles or 4 Olympic cycles, and it exactly happened that way. It rolled out that way. My first time we had 8 medals, which became 18 medals, which became 29 medals. So that's the sort of trajectory we've had, and I can see that it's just getting better. I can see that performances are improving. I can see a lot of traction that is happening with the younger athletes. I can see that since Neeraj's win, the athletes have become more confident. They believe that if Neeraj can do it, so can they. So that's really built a sort of a confidence around them to say, Neeraj is the same flesh and blood like us. Neeraj stays with us, he eats with us, he drinks the same food, it's the same everything. And if Neeraj can do it, we can do it. So that has really actually given a huge boost to whatever we were trying to do. And Neeraj, of course, is Neeraj, and he really supports the athletes. So I think we are now ready to move to the next step, and I hope we do.
I don't know if you're closely watching social media, but the kind of popularity that now Indian athletics is getting after what Neeraj has been able to do, and then recently it's been Jyoti who's been all over, the headlines. And now you actually see on a Sunday morning, you go out for a stroll, you'll see little kids throwing random rods. And this is the kind of effect that has happened.
So what we actually did, we did something special. On 7th of August, the day Neeraj won his Olympic gold, we named it the National Javelin Day. And in every district we are trying to conduct a javelin competition, and we've sent to every district banners and things like that of Neeraj. We put them up and then get little children to come and throw, everybody. So they're different age groups. So right from children who throw a little plastic javelin, which is aerodynamic. So it's not a proper javelin, but it helps you to get the right. It'll go only if you throw it right. Otherwise it'll come down. So and then right to anyone. No, and it's plastic. So so we're trying to do things differently. We're trying to encourage kids, and I think it's slowly with today I have 5 javelin throwers who can throw 85 meters. So which is in the last 2 world championships we had 3 people in the top 6. So it's
a revolution.
It's reaching there. So, and this is what I say, it's only when you have bench strength will you be able to, and this is something that people don't understand. They said, why do we need to spend money for 10 people to train? Let us train, give more to 3 people. But it doesn't work like that. You get injured, so many things happen, something goes wrong with them. But if you have 10 people, you have enough people to go in there and throw if you have to. So bench strength is something which is very, very important.
And talking about the structure to get this talent and get this pipeline going. We spoke, I think, 1.5 years ago, and we did have a chat about everything that was happening. Has there been a change after that? What's been the kind of...
So what we've done is, so as you know, Neeraj has had 4 foreign coaches. We've now got, even in Patiala and in Delhi, a coach who himself has been an Olympic medalist, a world champion, whose father was an Olympic medalist, whose mother was an Olympic medalist. So, you know, so we're getting not only coaches, but people who our Indian coaches can look at, okay, this guy was a world champion, and a world champion is training me. So it gives you that much more confidence when you know a world champion is coaching you, and he can tell you little stories of what he did, how it happened, which is different from a good coach who may not have those stories. So it's working. Let's see. And now we have to deliver. It's like I always say, listen, we are here. I keep telling my athletes, we are here to give you whatever you need. You need, whether you need sports sciences, you need coach, you need physio, you need masseur, you need nutrition, you need conditions for training. We'll give you everything. But finally, you have to deliver. They have to deliver. I can't deliver for them.
What are your expectations for the Asian Games?
Like I just said a few minutes ago, I said, we will do better than last time. That's my expectation, because I think we've given a lot. I think we've invested a lot in our athletes. The 4x4 relays, we've got 2 Jamaican coaches. Javelin, we've got now 2 coaches. World champions. For jumps, we've had a coach who himself, again, Olympic gold medalist. For middle and long distance, we have a lot of hopes. In middle and long distance, they're training at Colorado Springs with Scott Simmons. We've again, what we did is we decentralized our training. So there are so many good coaches available. Reliance has brought a foreign coach, so let them train with that foreign coach. JSW's got some foreign coaches, let them train. They don't need to come to the camp, except the relay, which is, you need to work together as a team, because you may be 0.2 seconds faster, but in a baton exchange you could lose 0.5 seconds. So they have to train together as a relay team. But apart from that, we've put no restrictions on any athlete to go to any center to train. They're free to choose the center. If they want to go to the national center in Patiala or Bangalore or Trivandrum, they're free to do so. But we're not forcing anybody. In the past, we said you had to be in the camp, and if you're not in the camp, you have a problem, etc., etc. But we've decided that in a camp we can only have 150 people in different camps all put together. But if you have 200 training centers, we want 1,000 athletes to go there. So again, you're increasing the base.
And grassroots development, that's where it all begins.
Absolutely, but that's our strength.
Yes.
The grassroots development, because we are pushing districts, and it's not been easy, but if you can get 650 districts to conduct a district championship, 1 million children take part. 1 million children, only under 14, under 16.
And imagine those numbers in the next decade.
So then they keep moving up. So I know we lose a lot. I mean, India, we have to understand socio-economic issues. Parents don't want the kids to do sport, or they only want to do sport where they can make a lot of money. But, when they're in the 9th standard, they're good athletes. 9th standard, 10th standard, they drop out. The parents push them into engineering or medicine or something like that. Luckily now there are a lot more avenues for people. A lot of kids are doing sports management instead of doing an MBA. A lot of kids are doing sports management with AI. A lot of them are doing with data analytics. So I think with the new national policy, education policy of 2020, I think things are looking a little different, and we hope that they stay in and we don't lose them to academics.
And how early is this intervention beginning?
Sorry, I didn't.
In getting, grassroots, getting it structured. The talent.
See, this is our 20th year that we started. We started very small. There were hardly 100 districts which took part. Today
how young are the kids?
No, they have to be under 14. Okay. We don't go younger than that because we believe that early specialization kills them. And I'll give you some data. We have over 150 kids who have won medals at the Asian level, but only about 4 to 5 of them made it to the elite level, which means that they were trained too early, there was early specialization and burnout. So
talking about India's greatest athlete, Neeraj Chopra, he's seen the ebbs and flows of sport recently. He's been through this transition period. What can you tell us about his prep ahead of the Asian Games?
I think he's in good shape. I spoke to him a few days ago. He said his training was going well. His injuries are, hats off to him that he took part at the World Championships. With the sort of injury he had. I had told him not to. But he said, no sir, मैं try करूँगा, मैं कोशिश करूँगा, देश के लिए करूँगा. So there's nothing I could say to him, but that's the human being that he is. A great kid, he's a great human being, and for the last thing that he told me, I haven't seen him throw because he's training abroad, but the only conversation I had with him is, he's saying, sir, ठीक चल रहा है sir. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I hope he does what he needs to do.
And final couple of questions before we get to a rapid fire round. There have been some questions about governance and doping, and especially with the Olympic bid coming up. Credibility.
So let me explain to you. There is no issue on governance. Okay, as far as governance go, I think we are number one and far. I am greatly responsible for contributing to the Governance Act of the government. On the doping, I think it's being misunderstood. Doping, before I became president, we used to test about 120 samples. Today we are testing 1,800 samples. So the more you test, more people will get caught. Now, you want to bring those numbers down? I stop testing. I reduce testing. Is that good? No. Again, let's relook at the numbers. The numbers are actually coming down. The percentages are coming down. You have to look in terms of test to percentage of positives. And that number is coming down. So we are probably something is happening, something is working, whether it's education or whether it's danda that we are giving them is working or whatever. But it's better. We are the first to create the no needle policy in India. We were the first to go and raid people's bags and stuff like that, whether they had, we were the first to give intelligence, including Interpol has in their bi-weekly report has mentioned India's work on this. So it's a large country. We have so many people, so naturally our numbers will be high. But again, I think it is what we want to do. We want to, tackle the problem, take the bull by its horns, or push it under the carpet, or brush it under the carpet. And our job is to take it by its horns. And that's what we're doing. So we're testing more and more. Also remember, if you look at data, if you look at who's getting caught, the random guys are getting caught, not top athletes. Top athletes are very few. So if a random road runner gets caught, what can I do? I can't do anything about it. So I can be harsh and hard on my elite athletes, but some random road runners running some marathon here or marathon in Timbuktu gets caught. Athletic Federation can't do anything about it. There are 1,500 road races and marathons in the country. So I think one needs to look at it in the right perspective. Is it a problem? Yes. Are we fighting it? Yes. Are we giving it everything we can? Yes. Are we working closely with government? Yes. Are we working closely with NADA? Yes. Are we working closely with AIU? Yes. So we're doing all those sorts of things. We are also pushing to get more a criminalization act, that if we gave intelligence, somebody from India who took drugs to Kenya is in jail. He's got a 3-year jail sentence. So we're giving intelligence when we have intelligence. But today, unless you criminalize doping, we have no power to go and catch somebody.
Right.
The police has to do it. But once the criminalization part comes in, the police also gets more powers. Under the IPC, the powers are restricted. So there's lots to be done, and it's being done. So we are pushing that it gets done. So there are no governance issues at all. It's a perception issue.
Right.
It's not actually what's on the ground.
Lovely, and we hope to see, Indian athletics rise and rise.
Thank you.
It's been a wonderful chat. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank
Until
you.
next time.
Pleasure.
Thank you.